Welcome back. Face me, cheerio. Kunye. Okay, just jogging on spot. Good. Dug out another new dobok. Not new, really old dobok. Good. Just jogging, just loosen yourself off. Okay, knees up to the front. Arms moving, knees nice and high, that's the idea. So bring them really high, up to your belly button. Good, flicking the feet up behind, all the way up to the bum. Okay, so you're stretching off the front here as well. And jogging. Good. Just going to do right knee raises, so just bring the right knee up. Change of the knee. Alternating from right to left. And just jogging. Step down, sucking the arms forwards. And backwards. And one forwards, one back. Change. And jogging. Just lightly punching out towards the front. And out to the sides. And punching up. And jogging. Good, circling the out. Change legs. And inwards. And change legs. Good. Okay, just take the legs wide. Deep breath in, stretch up, and down to the centre. How is the stretching going? Hopefully you're stretching every day and you're seeing an improvement in your flexibility. So this should be much easier for you. Make sure you keep the legs straight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you missed the last video. Go back and have a look. Okay, walk your hands around to the left. And round to the right. And back to the middle. Okay, so when we're stretching now, we're just doing this as part of the warm-up, stretch the muscles a little bit in preparation for training. Okay, where you're holding it for 20-30 seconds or more, like we did on Monday, last Thursday even, I don't know what day it is, that's to improve flexibility. So you need to hold it longer to improve flexibility. Bend the left leg, push the inside of the right leg towards the floor. But these shorter stretches are just in preparation for training, to reduce the risk of injury. And over to the other side. So probably holding them typically more for 10-20 seconds rather than 20-30 plus. Back to the middle. And walk your feet back in and give them a little shake, give your body a little shake. Okay, so I'm going to give you some exercises and you're going to do it for 20 seconds with a 10-second rest, 20 seconds, 10-second rest, 20 seconds. Okay, in the first one you're going to set up, you're going to be an up plank, if you like. So this is an up plank, this is a down plank. Okay, so you're going to be on an up plank. Okay, make sure the back is straight, so try not to have your bum sticking up in the air. So try and keep your back as straight as possible. Okay, and what you're going to be doing is tapping the toe, opposite hand, opposite foot, okay, for 20 seconds. So you're working on your core strength. When you're in that plank position, you're working on your core strength, but when you let go with one side or the other, okay, you're putting even more pressure, if you like, through your core, and that's going to tighten it up as well. And you're just moving from one side to the other. Try not to rock, okay, so we're not trying to go from here and we're like literally in the air and turned over, trying to keep your body as stable as possible as you do that. So try not to rock, okay, try and keep your back. Imagine you've got a bowl of water on your back and you're trying not to spill it. Okay, so we're going to set up for the first 20 seconds. Ready? Go. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Keep your back as stable as possible. Try not to spill your water. And stop. Okay, just stretch off. Got 10-second rest. Okay, ready? Set yourself up, another 20 seconds. Go. And stop. Stretch off, 10-second rest. And last one, set yourself up, ready, go. Try not to rock. And stop. Okay, stand up. Okay, so the next one is you're going to be basically squatting down, up, knee strike, squat down, up, knee strike with the other side. Okay, so make sure that your legs are wide there and that you're sitting back so your knees don't come over your ankle, back as straight as possible, come up. And as you do that knee strike, you're kind of squeezing your obliques here as you do that. So you're kind of squeezing in here so you're working the obliques as well. So you've got lots of things going on there. Make sure they're good squats. First 20 seconds, ready, go. So squat down, knee strike. Try and keep your hands up. Don't have your hands on your knees, that's cheating. Keep them up. Good. And again, work at your own pace. You don't need to stick with me, you can go faster or slower. And stop. Legs to shake, 10-second rest. Do it all again. Ready, and set it up. Go. So squat, knee. Get nice and low on your squat. Glad it's not sunny today. Be dripping. And stop. 10 seconds. Legs a little shake. Good. Set yourself up for the last one. Ready? Set yourself up. Go. Go a bit faster if you can. And stop. Give your legs a shake. Good, just one. Feet about shoulder width apart. You're just going to jump up slightly off the ground. Okay, it doesn't have to be particularly high, and punch as you're in the air. Yeah, so you're just jumping up, double punch, land back down. Okay, if you're really leapy, like jump a little higher and do about 20 punches in the air before you land. Okay, but I don't have wings, so I can only do 2. Some of you can do that, I know. Right, so we're going to do 20 seconds. Hands up in a guard. Ready? Go. So up, double punch. Land softly, have your knees slightly bent as you land, and then push straight back up. So land softly with bent knees. And stop, 10-second rest. Give the legs a little shake. Now, so as you land, you just land softly, push straight back up. Ready? Set yourself up. Another 20 seconds. Go. And stop. Shake legs. Last set of those. I can smell a barbecue or something. Ready? Go. And stop. Legs shake. Okay, so next one. And I've discovered that my cat really wants to be famous and he wants his own YouTube videos, so he keeps butting into mine. We'll make him famous. We'll make him famous one day. Right, so next one is lunges with the opposite hand, opposite leg punch. So you can be basically switching from one side to the other. So it's like a reverse punch, okay? But you are up onto the back ball of the foot, so it's not a walking stance as such. Okay, and you're switching from one to the other. Got 20 seconds, 10-second rest, etc. Okay, ready? Ooh. Set yourself up, go. So from here, switching, lunge jumps. Good. Head up, back straight. And stop. Legs a shake, 10-second rest. It's burning a bit now. Good. Ready? Set yourself up. Go. Again, work at your own pace. You can go faster if you want, slower if you want. Just keep going. And stop. 10-second rest. One more set. Ready? Set yourself up. Go. One hand. Come on, last little bit. Dig deep. Talking to me, not you. I mean, you're doing great. And stop. Good. Okay, brilliant. If you've got somebody who can hold pads for you or a cushion or something for you, you can do it with that if you want to. And that the person with the cushion will basically, all pads will be in the middle and they'll have to pivot like this. Okay, you'll see what I mean. If not, don't worry, I haven't got that, so it doesn't matter. You're going to take your right leg back and hands up in a guard, okay? And every time I count, you're going to go jab, punch, pivoting on your front leg, turning 90 degrees. Jab, punch, pivoting on your front leg, turning 90 degrees. Jab, punch, pivoting on your front leg, turn 90 degrees. Jab, punch, pivot on the front leg, turn 90 degrees. So the left foot doesn't move, okay? It's just going to pivot in the middle, in the center, if you like. And the idea of this drill is partly, it's to work on your footwork a little bit for sparring, if you think. So if somebody's coming in, I've punched, okay, and I'm moving out of the way and letting them go past. Okay, so I'm working on my footwork, so my side stepping, coming off to the side nice and quick after I've done a combination. So that's kind of what the drill is for. So try not to be lazy with your step. So from there, don't kind of go 1, 2, turn. Somebody's coming at you with a kick, so it's 1, 2, get out of the way, let that go past. So a nice quick side step. Okay, so you go into your open side. Yeah, so if you've got your right leg back, then you're going to be going to your right. Okay, ready? So we do it my time, hands up in a guard. Hannah, jab, punch, side step. Do. Set. Net. change legs. Okay, so now we're going the other way, so to your left. So the right foot now doesn't move, the one at the front, that just pivots. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Net. Okay, got that? So we'll do it one more time. So change legs again, going to your right. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Change legs. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Net. Good. Roll. Good. Right leg back guard and block again. So this time you're going to go jab, punch, turning kick off to the side. Yeah, so you're still rotating around in the same way, still rotating to your right, jab, punch, turning kick, rotate round. Yeah. So think of a north, south, east, west. Yeah. So you go north, south, east, west, and you face all of those points. Okay. Ready? You can set yourself up. My time. Hana. 1, 2, turning kick, turn. Do. 1, 2, turning kick, turn. Set. 1, 2, turning kick, turn. Net. 1, 2, turning kick, turn. Change legs. Going the other way. Hana. Jab, punch, turning kick, turn. Do. Set. Net. Good. Change legs. Let's do that again a little bit faster. So go to your right. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Net. Change legs. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Back to the front. Roll. Right leg back guarding block. Okay. A little bit more complicated. Pay attention. So this time you're going to pick up your front leg first. Side kick, put it down. Jab, punch, turning kick, turn. So everything is exactly the same as what we've just done, only you have to pick up your front leg first and do a side kick first before you do anything else. Everything else is exactly the same. So obviously if we were sparring and our weight distribution is 50-50, like I talked about in the video many moons ago, go back and have a look, okay? Then I have to lean back a little bit to do that side kick. 1, 2, release the weight off this leg and then turn. So we're working on lots of things here. So ready with me, front leg first. Hana, front leg side kick, jab, punch, turning kick, turn. Do, front leg side kick, jab, punch, turning kick, turn. Set, front leg side kick, jab, punch, turning kick, turn. Net, front leg side kick, jab, punch, turning kick, turn. Change legs. Okay, so front leg side kick, opposite direction. Ready? Hana. 1, 1, 2, 3, turn. Do. 1, 2, 3, turn. I do all the long kicks. Hana. 1, 2, 3, turn. Hana. Side kick, jab, punch, turning kick, turn. Okay, let's do it a little bit faster. Okay, ready? Front leg first. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Change legs. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Roll. Well done. Okay. So today's technical, sort of a double technical if you like. We're going to do forearm guarding block, which is a really basic move. It's this movement here, forearm guarding block. Okay, most of you do this really badly wrong. Okay, so when you're sparring and you've got a guard and your hands are up here, or here, or whatever, that's completely different to the traditional forearm guarding block. Okay, and I think that's where people get confused. So when lots of people do forearm guarding block, this hand is at an angle here. Because it's kind of where they are when they're sparring. This one's just slightly out as well, because that's where you are when I say like hands up, jabbing and stuff. But forearm guarding block is exactly that. It's a guarding block. Okay, so you need to think about where it comes from and how it finishes traditionally. Okay, so in this position, this back hand is facing down. This front hand here is facing up, like this. Okay. And it's slightly raised up from my shoulder position. Okay, so not below it, slightly above it. Okay, And then as this comes around, they switch. So both fists turn so that this one is now facing up and this one is now facing down. Okay? This hand is protecting your solar plexus. Okay? So it should be in front of your solar plexus. So it's no good down here. It's no good up here. Okay? We're quite lucky in the V of your Dobok, you've got this little patch here. Okay? That's pretty much where your solar plexus is, maybe a little lower. Okay? But hand in front of that. Okay? Elbow slightly out, so it's not into my body here. Also, there's a gap between here and here. Yeah? About 4 centimetres-ish. Okay? Away. So that if this gets hit, okay, it's got somewhere to go. If it's against your body and it gets hit, you're going to wind yourself. Yeah, so away and your elbow out slightly. Yeah, so traditionally it looks a bit like that, like you're carrying something. Yeah, elbow out. The other hand, elbow is protecting your ribs, hand facing away, using your outer forearm here to make the block. Okay, so traditionally like this, right? Check the height of this sometimes. Lots of you have them a bit too high. Yeah, it's a middle one. Yeah, it's a middle forearm guarding block. You can do them high, but generally when we do it in line work, it's middle. So these knuckles should be in line with your shoulder here. Yeah? If you have it too high, I'm exposing my ribs. So elbow protecting the ribs, this in line with my shoulder, this hand here, away from my body, and facing up. So again, watch, this hand's facing down, this hand's facing up, face switch, so that this one's now facing up, this one's now facing down, and traditional here. Yeah? So let's try a few of those. So from that position, coming forwards, doing a forearm guiding block, so reach up behind, block, reach up behind, block. Yeah? And backwards, reach up behind, block, reach up behind, block. Check all those things, make sure they're a good position. Lots of you do this really bad, okay? And you do it in line work and gradings all the time. So you might be doing front snap kick land guarding block. Okay, you might do the best front snap kick in the world, but if you kind of just go and pop your guard out of your chest, it looks really bad. It comes across. Traditional movement, okay? So really work on that forearm guarding block. I'm looking forward to seeing a massive improvement in that. Okay, the second part of technical today, I wanted to go through bending stance, which you don't do until you're a green belt. So some of you, this will be not important to you, so perhaps go and practice your guarding block instead, or stick around and learn something new. So bending stance, okay, first come across it in one here, and it basically looks like this, okay, only from the side, okay. It's called bending stance because the support leg is bent, so have the knee bent, yeah, this support leg, okay. Other foot, the arch of the foot if you like, here, is tucked into the knee here, okay, but not touching. So it's not resting on there, okay, it's away from there with the arch of that foot there. It's usually in preparation for a side kick, okay, so try and have your foot ready in that side kick position, okay, so that when I come to re-chamber it and kick, it's already there, you know, folded in. Yeah, so the arch of the foot facing the knee, support leg bent, bending stance. And part of the reason I put these two things together is that when we come up into bending stance in the colour belt patterns, we do it with a guarding block, or rather some of you do, some of you don't. We should do it with a guarding block. So as you come up into that position, you should be guarding at the same time. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to put those things together, so you can practice coming up into this position. Okay, to make that a bit more complicated, bending stance actually has a bending stance A and a bending stance B. Okay, for most of you, you only know bending stance A, and it's in the colour belt patterns. Okay, and that's as you come up, as I say, into this position, and it's in preparation for a side kick. So you re-chamber, side kick, here or here, whichever one that you know, or both that you know. Okay, bending stance B is this one. Okay, so this leg is still bent, okay? This leg is still doing all of the things I said about earlier, arms out to the side, and this is in preparation for either a front kick or a reverse side kick, back kick, and you see that in some of the second dan patterns, okay, and above. So that's your difference between your bending stance A, which is here, in preparation for a side kick, bending stance B, which is in preparation for a front kick or a back kick. Okay, so that's the difference, but this support leg is bent. That's why it's called bending stance. So again, some of you higher grades know one-legged stance, and the difference being is the leg is straight, okay, not bent. Excellent. So, just to recap, forearm guarding block, Palmok Daibi Maki. It's on your information sheet, Palmok Daibi Maki. Bending stance, Gaborio Sogi. Gaborio Sogi. Okay, also on your information stance. And Weebel Sogi is one-legged stance. Okay, Weebel Sogi is leg strength. So today's challenge is going to be holding plank position for as long as you can. Okay, and it's going to be a downwards plank position. So you're on your elbows. So you might want to be on something soft like carpet. Okay, so elbows are here in this position. There, okay, back straight, like we discussed before. So we'll go side on. So back straight. Imagine you've got a bowl on your back. Okay, and it needs to stay without spilling any water. And you're going to try and hold this position for as long as you can, okay? Building it up, okay? See how far you can go first day, okay? And then maybe add 10 seconds each day or 15 seconds each day and try and build that up. See if you can get over a minute. Some of you might start on over a minute. But the really important thing is that your back is flat. Remember what I said earlier about the plank working your core? It's a core exercise. Not just your abs, but your lower back as well. So it's just fantastic for being able to do martial arts well and kicking well. Having a strong core really, really helps with that. So if you can do plank for quite some time, then it'll make your kicking and your martial arts better generally. Make sure that back is flat, okay? You don't stick your bum in the air, it doesn't count, okay? Holding it there, a down plank for as long as you can. So as soon as you finish this, go and hold it, see how long you can do it for, time it, then add 10 seconds a day and try and improve on that. Let me know how you get on.